joke, so go get some chocolate cake, turn up the radio, and please don't swipe us, please just like us, and do not knock us until you've tried us. Coming at you live from Robcast radio station, portal directly into your imagination. So turn up the Robcast, here it goes, Robcast radio. Tell you a bedtime story, maybe then tuck you in, baby. Here it goes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, it is time. So here's Zombie, and here it goes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you all ready? Tonight, a little bit of craziness. Thank you, Flip. All right, and wouldn't you know it, the producer Flip Flop ran out of here. I tried to crank off the show, and guess what? No microphone, no headphone, no nothing. Couldn't get it to work at all. So right by the time he got back over here, then guess what? Everything's rocking and rolling. So, okay, guys, rock and roll, here we go. Just like the intro said, I could possibly vent about my day, and I do have a couple of vents about not getting the microphone and headphones to work. For one, might tell you a joke, but definitely we always like to start off your show by saying thank you to all of the military, to the Army, to the Navy, to the Air Force, and to the Marines for doing what you bad motherfuckers do to keep our country free. And while we always say thank you to them, I definitely always say thank you to the police, to the boys in blue back the badge, to the firefighters, to the EMTs. Thank you, all your first responders, because where we all run away from danger, guys, you all are trained to run right into it, and for that, I give you respect. So today, I don't know, I was kind of thinking of what topic to do the old Robcast Live on tonight, and I said, I just put clowns really on there, because here a little later on in the show, I just happened to notice, I'm staying here at my brother's house in Alvin, Texas, and I happened to notice that there was some sort of a clown story in the newspaper, so I thought I might bring that to you guys. We'll see what they say about clowns. Of course, as usual, as always, we are going to talk a little bit about rock and roll. We will talk, I don't know. Let's not talk about it. Let's get to it. How's that? We'll talk a little bit right now about Trivium. Trivium, if you like heavy metal, check them out, guys, because they jam. They've been around for a little while, and if you've listened to the show before, then you know that Maestro Chris Ryder, I almost called him Chris Ride or Die Ryder. He's like, Zombie, I don't really want to be called Ride or Die anymore, man. You know, I don't want to die. I said, hey, cool, I can respect that. We will not call you Chris Ride or Die anymore. We will just call you Chris Ryder. And we will not call you late to supper. But yeah, Chris, actually, he spent his birthday Saturday night setting up the show and everything for, I guess it was Kane's Ballroom in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But he was there he spent his birthday with Trivium. And that's kind of cool that he got to party with Trivium. And they did their show, what have you. And I think they even bought him some drinks. So rock and roll. We will get to talk to Mr. Chris Ryder and his weekly call-in to let us know what kind of craziness and antics are going on in the rock and roll world. Because he was busy tonight, but I always like to check on him. I did text him and I said, dude, I just wanted to make sure that you lived through your birthday. I hadn't heard from him since, and that was, a couple days ago. So yeah, whenever you live the rock and roll lifestyle, sometimes, you gotta, don't be afraid to let your buddies know that you love them, man, because some of them, some of us, man, we're lucky that we made it this far. You hear me, I'm saying? And I shouldn't have Facebook open right now looking at that whenever I should be concentrating on you fellas, okay? I'm not going to concentrate on that. I'm concentrating on you all. So the point is that Chris Ryder got to spend his birthday with Trivium, and I listened to some of their music. I remember a couple of their songs from back in the day. I hadn't really followed the band or anything like that, but however, because I missed their show, see, this is where I screwed up. I got with Chris. He's telling me that he's excited about Trivium being in Tulsa. Well, I don't know what I'm thinking, because I'm thinking that they're coming to Houston after Tulsa. So this was on. They're going to be Tulsa Saturday night. On a Friday night, I get a thing on my Facebook saying that Trivium's going to be at the Scout Bar, or what was it? Yeah, I think they were at the Scout Bar, or the House of Blues, one or the other, something like that. Anyway, Trivium was right here in Houston the night before they were in Tulsa, and I missed it. It was too late. I did not get to go cover them for you guys for the show. However, I did find a recent, like I only posted 6 days ago, a full concert of theirs that they put on YouTube, and I did post that on Facebook. And that's, if you would like to follow the show here, Robcast Live. I'm still wanting to call it other shows, guys. I've got other shows on the brain. I was earlier before the show, I was recording commercials, and that's when dogs decide that they want to start barking. And so, like I tell the sponsors for the show, or our partners for the show, hey guys, I'm not going to make excuses. I'm going to make something happen. I'm going to bring you what I've got when I got it. You hear me? I'm saying? Because that's just how we roll. The time that we have is the time at our hands right now. Can plan all that we want to for tomorrow, but guess what? We might not wake up tomorrow. So we got to do what we can do with the time that we have at our hands right now. And the beauty of the past, it's behind us, guys. So rock and roll, Trivium, check it out. Okay, ways to follow the show. We'll talk a little bit about that. If you Robert Cole, Zombie in Parentheses on Facebook, you can look at my page there. And that's where I did post, I post sometimes, definitely anything I think I might be talking about on the Robcast Live. I'll throw it on there. And it also, that's my personal shit, so don't invade my privacy. Other than that, we're all good. I don't take too kindly to hackers and stuff like that, and we will talk a little bit about that too in a minute. And catfishers, let me tell you something. I think Chris Ryder and I have both caught a couple of fat catfish so far this year. So, hey, we'll put you right on our fishing line, guys. We'll put you on our, what do you call it? On our leader with the other catfish, and put you out to dangle. I'm telling you right now, okay? So, trolls, hackers, and gnomes, or whatever the hell you want to call them. Mic drop, mic drop, mic drop. Okay. So, yeah, check out Trivium. Other ways to follow the show: Spreaker Podcast. Download the app. Download the Spreaker Podcast app. And that will be where you can check out stuff like the Joe Rogan Experience. You can check out, if you like comic books, you can check out Fat Man on Batman right here at Spreaker Podcast. You can also check out, Tommy Chong has Cannabis Radio. A lot of interesting programming there. You can listen to The Nerdist right here at Spreaker Studio, guys. It's far above and beyond the best podcasting studio and best podcasting network on the planet Earth. And that's just hands down. And I've used several, and I like a few others. I happen to really like the SoundCloud, and where was another one that I'd tried, and I just couldn't get it to work. So, Spreaker's been good to me. I'm going to be good to them. You all need to help me represent them. So listen to some podcasts on Spreaker. If you're trying to get your workout on, you're working late at night, working the late shift, if you're packing up some boxes or whatever out there at the Phillips plant, or if you happen to be running a convenience store tonight, guys. Be careful. Watch your back. Check out. Pay attention to the cameras and the shady motherfuckers rolling up on you, boy. You feel me? I'm here. You hear me? I'm saying. And yeah. And me and your uncles are only I don't know. I don't think we're that close that we can get there that fast. So, but yeah. Anyway, if you happen to be, trying to kill some time, if you're pressing cycle start on that machine tool every 45 minutes, yeah, show Spreaker some love. So, Spreaker Podcast, download the app, put it in your phone, and if you're listening to this podcast, then you know that you've got a way to get there right now. And hit follow. What you do is you go to where it says information, where it says created by. It'll give you the crisscross sign. When it says my name, click on my name. It'll let you follow me right there. And bling blam, life will be a more wonderful place. I'm Zombie on Twitter, which is also right here at Spreaker on my information page. Told you Robert Colt, Zombie in parentheses on Facebook. And also, definitely, guys, you don't have to listen to the show live. You can listen to it anytime, day or night, 24 hours a day. And you can also listen to it not only at Spreaker. We'll post it on Facebook. We'll post it on Twitter. However, I logged off of Twitter like an idiot, and I have no idea how to log back onto it. I don't know how I did that, but I've tried to correspond with their help and service team, like 10 different emails that are telling me to go to my home page on Twitter, and I'm like, I'm logged off. They won't, I can't, the only way I can see me on Twitter is by logging on to I don't know, it's a trip. Anyway, I'm logged out of Twitter, so if you happen to be tweeting me right now, I'm not getting it. Anyway, Zombie on Twitter, and definitely Rob, capital C, Zombie, on YouTube. You can listen on YouTube anytime. All you've really got to do is type in Robcast or Robcast Radio on any of these platforms, and boom, you're right here to the show. And speaking of the show, guys, I'm going to have to pay a bill, and I will be right back in, let's see, about 40 minutes. And just remember, if you came here for high production quality, guys, you came to the wrong spot.
Fitness of Today. Fitnessoftoday.webs.com. 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 At FitNay, we are dedicated to providing a unique experience unlike any other. Pioneers of the hands-off personal training experience. Go to fitnessoftoday.webs.com or Fitness of Today on Instagram, baby. Check it out and get your hands-off fitness experience right now.
There you go, guys. Check it out. Get your hands off fitness experience. The pioneers of the hands-off fitness experience. Check that out, guys. You can't go wrong. Help us represent other pillars of society that are trying to do nothing more than fill their place in society, guys. So rock and roll, back to the show. Enough talking about how to follow it and all that. But you know what? They say that you definitely have to provide, a way for people to interact with the show. So I never want to forget to let you guys know how all the different avenues that you can go through to listen to the show. And also, speaking of other good programming that I would like for you to show some love to and show some support to, even if you just give it a listen so that we can talk about it on here, the correspondence with you guys and what you think of the Joe Rogan experience. It's right here, Spreaker. Check it out. Let me know what you think, because just, I think it was yesterday. Let me get these headphones off. I don't need them right now. Just yesterday, I listened to an experience, and it was Joe Rogan, and he was sat down and he interviewed